Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa. Today I have got a fabulous vegan dessert recipe in store for you and you guys are going to gobble it right up. We are making fudgy, gooey, absolutely delicious vegan almond butter brownies. These are fudgy and they just taste incredible. They're also really healthy, they're also gluten-free, and like I said, they are vegan. So if you do want to make this recipe, it's already up on the blog for you and ready to go. You can find the link right down in the description box that will have the instruction list, more ingredients, photos, everything you need to make it. So don't forget to check that out. If you are not yet a member of our community, I would love for you to subscribe before you go. Just tap that red button that is right below this video and that will subscribe you. Otherwise, let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so we are going to get started with our brownies. The first thing we're gonna do is add our flax egg into our bowl. Then we're gonna add in some applesauce, and you'll notice that the recipe actually calls for coconut oil. This is how you can make them oil-free. So you're just gonna sub the coconut oil with either applesauce or mashed banana. We're also gonna add in some creamy almond butter. If you're not an almond butter fan, you could also use peanut butter, cashew butter, sunflower seed butter, you name it. And then we're also gonna add in some vanilla extract, which just gives it a nice little flavor boost. Just mix everything together until it is smooth and creamy. It's gonna be on the thicker side, but that's totally fine. Then we're gonna add in our dry ingredients. So for our dry ingredients, we are using quinoa flour, as well as raw cacao powder or unsweetened cocoa powder. Coconut sugar is going to be our sweetener for this recipe. And then we're gonna add in some baking powder and some sea salt for flavor. And then basically, you're just gonna have to mix this all together. You could either use a spatula, a spoon, you could do this all in a stand mixer, you could use a hand mixer, basically just mix it all together until everything is combined. Once you have a thick-ish dough, this is kind of what you're looking for, it's like a thick traditional brownie batter, we are going to pour this into our tin. So I like to use a square 8x8 pan for my brownies. That just gives them a little bit of better height. If you're wanting a thinner brownie, then you can do it in a 9x9. And make sure that you are lining it with parchment paper and then just kind of grease the open sides so that nothing sticks. Once you have your batter totally in there, you can use your spatula to kind of spread it out. You can see that it's thick, but just use a spatula or wooden spoon or even the back of a metal spoon to just spread everything evenly. Make sure that you push it into the corners. I find that holding the parchment paper to the side helps you keep it kind of centered because it can move around a lot and it's hard to keep everything evenly distributed. So just make sure that you're kind of pushing everything into the corners and get it as smooth as possible on the top. Once everything is ready to go, you are ready to bake them. So we're going to pop these in a 350-degree oven until they are cooked through in the middle. And this is what they look like when they come out of the oven. Now, one thing to note is that you are gonna wanna let them cool completely in the pan before you slice them. So once you're ready to slice them and they've cooled, you can just pull the parchment paper directly out of the pan and then slice it up into squares. And one other thing to note is that if you are making these oil-free, they're not gonna be quite as fudgy as if you had that extra fat. The fat is gonna help give them a little bit of extra moisture. So these ones with the applesauce are a little bit more on the cakey side, but I know you guys love vegan and oil-free recipes, so wanted to give you that option as well. And then the final touch that I love doing on top of these brownies, just to give them a little extra pizzazz, is to melt some vegan chocolate chips in just a bowl in the microwave. And then I just drizzle the chocolate all over the top of the brownies. It makes it look so pretty and it just adds that little extra pizzazz, like I said. And then finishing everything off with some chopped up walnuts. And that, my friends, is how to make my easy vegan, fudgy, delicious, delectable, so tasty, and actually super healthy almond butter brownies. I really hope you guys give this recipe a try because it is so good. And you can also absolutely fold things in if you are somebody that likes walnuts inside of your brownies. Maybe you want to make a double chocolate chip brownie by stirring in some chocolate chips. You could add pecans. Basically whatever you want, you can stir into the batter and it won't affect it as well. So hope you guys love it and happy brownie eating. And there you have it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this fabulous brownie recipe. I am a brownie lover. These are so great. I know you guys are gonna love them, and they're also really easy to make, and they have an amazing texture. So if you do end up making them, I would love to see a photo on Instagram. Just share with me by tagging @SimplyQuinoa or using #SimplyQuinoa. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe before you go. There's a red button right below this video that says subscribe. And then if you click the little bell that is right next to that button, that will turn on your notifications and make sure that you never miss another video. I'm here twice a week, every Tuesday and Friday, sharing new content, so there is always a ton more in store for you. Otherwise, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to be here. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.